I'm glad you asked because, of course, I had catered that conversation to thoroughbreds or racing quarter horses or that type of flat racing. Um, Actually, I'm a big fan of standardbreds too, and in fact, my research herd is made up of standardbred. We do nutrition trials, and it's great to have horses that are used to wearing harnesses. When we put the total collection devices on them, they're used to it. And in fact, my herd of horses, I think their total earnings is about $2.5 million. So we had some boys that actually were pretty competitive racehorses. The thing with the standardbreds is it's a whole different deal, and they log a lot more miles. They don't tend to have periods where they're not doing anything. When they're going out, they are training often at or near the speed that they would race at. So they don't have the bone. They're not competing at a gait or a speed that they're not used to training at. Whereas thoroughbreds, we do a lot of galloping, and just because there could be people from different countries viewing this, here in the States, galloping is cantering. And, you know, I know over in Europe, a gallop is actually a gallop, meaning running full speed. So what we'll do is a lot of the work with our thoroughbreds is just the slow stuff. And occasionally you put the speed in. Our standardbreds, they're kind of going at a pretty good clip a lot. And so they don't have the periods of bone loss associated with it. The other thing about it is they don't tend to have that type of bone injuries. Typically, I can come up with a few exceptions that our thoroughbreds do. They tend to have a lot more joint problems, a lot of arthritis and things like that, a lot of pounding on the pavements because they're going out there, they're competing on a very hard surface. So the positive thing for them is they don't seem to experience that type of fractures that we sometimes see with our thoroughbreds. So that's good. They have their own issues.